let's talk modes. The simplest way to explain modes to a non-musician is with the use of a keyboard or a piano. You've heard me say that music is patterns, and in a previous video we discussed meters, or the counting side of music, where we very carefully measure our music notes. Now within that measure, those notes create a pattern, which sometimes repeat themselves. As an example, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is the same note pattern throughout the entire song. It's 6 quarter notes followed by 1 half note. Check it out. Well, modes are patterns of half steps and whole steps within the scale. And depending on where the half step and whole step fall, changes the entire feeling of the song or the piece. It's quite extraordinary. And I'm going to show you how that works. Now, for the purposes of explaining modes, we're only going to be using the white keys, but the black keys are going to provide the needed space for those patterns that we talked about, the patterns of half steps and whole steps. So what is a half step and a whole step? On a keyboard, a half step would be the next note or the next key closest to the first one you're playing. So if we were on the C, the next step, or a half step, would be the black key. And I think you know this one. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Jaws. You can already hear how mysterious it sounds. So then what is a whole step? Well, we know that a half and a half makes whole, so you do another half step. And in this case, it's the white key. You can see how much brighter a whole step is from a half step. So Ionian mode, or C major scale, has this pattern of steps. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And it sounds like this. You can see how bright and happy it sounds. In fact, Ionian mode is the most popular mode or key, if you're talking C major scale, of children's music. It's positively unavoidable. I wonder how many songs you can find in Ionian mode.